Give them prayer hands, say what's up America. Half of you should know me, right? Other half a replica. Shout out.
Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Cash Universe here. Today we're going to be reviewing the SML movie Brooklyn Guy the Waiter as of August 14th, 2023. This is the most recent SML video to come out. And, yeah, let's talk about it. Fuck. I don't know, I'm just going to be pulling up the wiki here real quick. Alright. Brooklyn Guy the Waiter is the 874th episode of SML Movies, you know? This article may contain too much unnecessary information. This article may contain language that may be offensive to users. Alright. Synopsis: Brooklyn Guy gets a new job. Because Brooklyn Guy already has enough jobs, right? Fuck. But, yeah. Plot: Brooklyn Guy tells Karen about a job listing to be a waiter at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, Hell's Kitchen. Brooklyn Guy exclaims to Karen that the pay isn't that great, only being $4 an hour, but the tips he thinks is going to be around $1,000 per table an hour. He assures her that he'll come in with at least $8,000 at the end of the day. Gordon tells Chef Pee-Pee that he ate Chef Pee-Pee's food. His tongue went on a vacation. He then proceeds by explaining how horrible that vacation is and finally tells Chef Pee-Pee to piss off and never cook again. Chef Pee-Pee didn't even cook those mandarin oranges. Like, Chef Pee-Pee knows he's that bad that he needed to fucking play it safe, bruh. Brooklyn then comes in and asks about the waiter job. Gordon gives him the job and once again tells him to piss off. Brooklyn Guy goes to the table with the hugger-doos. After Timmy notices that Brooklyn Guy says hell, he explains it to his father. Hank then tells him to shut the fuck up. That was a funny part. Fucking Brooklyn Guy, welcome to Hell's Kitchen. Ooh, he said a bad word, he said dick. Shut the fuck up, Timmy. The family orders their drinks and appetizers. Brooklyn brags about how good his memory is. Then he finally orders their meal, which Brooklyn does not remember. He lies and tells them that he remembered everything that they said. Oh my god. Fucking Brooklyn Guy trying to show off and be a cocky prick. It can be funny, but like some situations it's like, really? He then goes to the kitchen and Gordon asks what they wanted. He then tells Brooklyn to piss off twice in the same scene and get the family their drinks. Brooklyn then tries to get Hank to recite what they wanted. Brooklyn records it, but Gordon tells him he doesn't want any phones in his kitchen. Brooklyn then tries to balance 4 plates but makes them fall and break. And then he doesn't give them the appetizers. He then lies to Suzanne and tells her that Gordon wanted to make a special dish named the Suzanne Special. Hank questions him on the appetizers, but Brooklyn lies and tells him the appetizers are for the lunch menu only and goes back to the kitchen to give Gordon their order. Brooklyn goes to the store to get ingredients to make a sugar-free PB&J. When he comes back, he brings the family their meal and goes back to the kitchen where Gordon burps in his face. He goes back to the family with their meal eaten and asks what they want for dessert. Brooklyn once again lies to Hank and tells him that the kitchen is closed so he can't get their dessert. He goes back to the kitchen where Gordon is salting a hamburger and he burps in a Brooklyn Guy's face again. The family's tip is don't step in front of a moving train. Brooklyn Guy then quits finally. Brooklyn Guy returns home and shows Karen the $4 he made along with the tip. Brooklyn thinks that Gordon was trying to communicate something with his burps. Then Karen gives Brooklyn Guy some cuddle puddles to end the episode. Yeah, Brooklyn Guy, you might get really good tips, but like you have to actually be a good waiter. And I've never heard of like $1,000 tips. Like, I mean, I have parents that are a fan of tips, and usually I'd say we tip people around like 10 to $50. You know what I mean? Sometimes 60 if they're lucky, you know. But $1,000 tips, like you gotta be Mr. Goodman to afford that shit. Characters: Brooklyn Guy, Karen, Gordon Ramsay, Chef Pee-Pee non-speaking cameo. Doesn't he speak a little bit? I don't even know. And the Huckerdoo. Hank Huckerdoo, Suzanne Huckerdoo, Timmy Huckerdoo, Susie Huckerdoo. I think I've admitted that they're kind of growing on me. No, I commented on the wiki that they are, but I used to really think the Huckerdoos were annoying, but they've kind of grown on me. I think they kind of changed up the Huckerdoos a little bit. Like, the dad used to be an overly nice dad, and now he's kind of a dickhead dad. Like, shut the fuck up, Timmy. And then Suzanne kind of is now like kind of a fucking whore, not gonna lie. Then Timmy, he's making more appearances. Trivia: this episode was uploaded a year after Jeffy's green bean allergy, 4 years after Jeffy's yard sale, and 9 years after Bowser Jr.'s bubble bath. I think this was released 6 years after Black Yoshi's mistake, but I could be wrong. This is Gordon Ramsay's 5th appearance since Jeffy the Donut King. This is also his first appearance of 2023. Gordon Ramsay says piss off 4 times in this episode. This is Timmy Huckerdoo's 2nd appearance in a row. This is the first time that Thick Jeffy has been promoted at the end of a video. Which this is just like a Jeffy looking plush, honestly. That's like happens to be thick in width. The don't step in front of a moving train tip that the Hucker Dudes give the Brooklyn guy is a callback to the Fender Bender, where Craig the Devil gives Mario a similar tip. Uh, I might do a classic review on the Fender Bender. That's a pretty iconic video. Hank Huckabee has ordered the most at 6. Timmy and Suzanne are tied at 3, and Susie ordered at the least at 2. Did you like Brooklyn the Raider? Yeah, I liked it. That was pretty cool. No problem with that video. Uh, this was my comment on the video. Not gonna lie, I like the fact they've been wrapping up the swearing. 7 out of 10. Pretty enjoyable video for me. I love Brooklyn Guy videos, and overall he has been my favorite character in recent years. Brooklyn Guy as a character has infuriated me the least over the last 5 or 6 years, and the Hooker Dudes are kinda growing on me. I like how the dad is more of a dick compared to his first appearances. And that is true. I really like Brooklyn Guy videos, and I hope they make more of them. Brooklyn Guy is a character that I don't even have a problem with being overused, just for the fact that he's just that good of a character in my opinion. Some people get a little bit annoyed of the overusage of Brooklyn Guy, but like if we were to get 20 Brooklyn Guy videos in a row, I'd like all of them way better than 20 Jeffy or Junior videos in a row. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that Brooklyn Guy videos are somewhat like special. And this is also the only channel where we actually get Brooklyn Guy videos pretty often. I think Super Bowser Logan we had a couple, and then yeah. A lot of people didn't like this. 1 out of 10, honestly, I feel that this video had no reason to exist. There doesn't always need to be a serious reason for it to exist, in my opinion, but, you know, it's whatever. 4 out of 10, bland episode. I feel like this could have focused less on the Hucker Dudes, and instead Brooklyn Guy could have quit because he got stressed from all the demands from the customers. Overall, it was an average video, kind of boring and too centered on the Hucker Dudes. 5 out of 10, that is true. The other guy said how, like, it would have been way better if he dealt with other customers, and that's true. Like, it would have been kind of funny if, like, maybe the Marvin family would have gone to eat there, or maybe, like, the Junior family or some shit, you know. But, yeah. Someone else says it's 7.5, but, yeah. I'd say 6.5 or 7 out of 10, you know. I'd say it's a pretty funny video. The last few SML videos have actually been pretty good. The last video was a playtime video, and, like, you can't ever go wrong with a playtime video. And yeah, overall pretty decent video. I have no problem with it. This episode did not really infuriate me at all. And yeah, pretty good episode. Hope you guys like watching this review, and I'm gonna be doing more SML reviews. Hope you guys like this video. Goodbye everybody.